Now, for the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome our Victory Junction Camp ambassadors.
Gentlemen, agents!
Love it, Mike. All the fans are on their feet. They're clapping. They're cheering. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Mark Martin did not get a great stop. Denny Hamlin drops to the bottom, and the dinger. Trying to score his first Sprint Cup win and wants to do it right from the start by leading lap 1. Boy, Jeff Gordon, Jeff Burton battle. Carl Edwards looking in.
And this is, look at this, 3 great drivers right here, and they are battling hard right now. Watch this, he's going to get a little bump. Jeff Burton's going to run up there and give Jeff Gordon a bump, and you know what that is? That's a message. But in the meantime, here comes Carl on the bottom, Carl Edwards in the 99. Burton was telling Gordon.
Oh, they almost touch. And at these speeds, that could be dramatic. Let's see how close that really was from our aerial coverage.
See the 3 of them right here together. Here Burton just is saying, come on, man, you hold me up. Slid right up in front of me. Give me some room.
Let's go back to that pass, Darrell. They did not touch. Let's see how close they were.
Push, 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 push. Loose.
Yeah.
But Carl Edwards in the 99, if he didn't yank that steering wheel, he was going to be up in the side of Jeff Burton.
We're seeing it now. Look at these two.
Harvick wasn't going to stand for any of that. He went right back to the bottom after Truex once again. We know that high groove is fast off the corner, and that cements second place for now for Martin Truex.
Yeah, Truex ended up exactly where he wanted to be, up top.
To this pit stop for his AAA team.
Yeah, if something is really, really slow here, they take a long time.
Well, I think it threw the crew's rhythm off because Greg Biffle was about to leave his pit box in the 16, and A.J. Allmendinger almost had to stop, let Greg go by, and then into his box, and that actually throws the crew off and getting their work done.
They were holding him, Larry. I think they must have been holding him to get it full of fuel.
Now here's Biffle coming out, and you're right, Allmendinger.
Yeah, I saw
him wait and come in.
They had this problem coming in, but then they held him an extra couple of seconds. You know, they had that fuel.
Now, is there a problem on board?
I think there is. I saw him go by here. I saw fire come out the tailpipe, and it looks like he's slowing down to me. What do they say, Steve Burns?
Well, Darrell, I haven't heard exactly, but I can tell you this. Half of their crew has already run back into the garage area. They think it's an engine problem.
We got a spin coming to pit road.
Clint Boyer has spun in turn 4. Not sure if he locked it up trying to get to pit road, Darrell.
He was trying to get on pit road, and he locked it up. And, of course, he's got an engine problem. The engine may have finally let go in that car, but no, he's still running. I think he was just trying to get on pit road.
Boyer was 5th prior to pit stops. Right here, he's running 9th.
Just trying to get down on pit road, looked to me like, and it just spun out with him.
First caution of the day comes out at lap 52 for Clint Boyer's spin. Boy, it's been a tough day for one of the hometown favorites. 3 NASCAR Sprint Cup drivers living within a short radius of this track. Boyer he was low on the racetrack and just went around.
Yeah. You can hear the old engine. She got a cylinder down.
Just not coming to you guys. Coming to you.
Just not sure about that one.
Well,
Harvick trying to hold off, now losing that position to the 5 of Kane. His big issue on that restart and the past 2 restarts, he simply spun the tires like DW thought.
Yeah. Got to get them babies cleaned up. That's what a spotter job, crew chief job, and driver. When they tell you got to clean them up, they mean spin those tires.
Come back again. Half back, come to you. Leave it home. Still there.
Boy, 3 wide turn 2 as Kane battles Harvick. Harvick is very short on fuel there. Getting pretty close to green flag stops. To Matt.
And Kevin Harvick saying the car feels like it is out of gas. They're going to go back to their practice air pressure settings. The car just way too free on exit. The crew guys up on the wall waiting for Harvick.
Kasey Kahne, they're stretching their fuel mileage. He is out of fuel. They had planned to come in one more lap. Kasey Kahne actually saying he's having to work a lot harder in the race car as well, saying his hands are numb. There's more wheel in the track.
He's running wide open. Watch this. In the gears, in the brakes. There's the timing line. and got it slowed down in time to get in his pit box. A crazy, great job.
And then Eric Almirola just plain didn't stop in his pit and was headed for the next stall. He had to go around, and here's a Johnson stop.
You can see there the right rear tire changer had to put that lug nut. That NASCAR official was right there watching. Now that beat the alternative, and that would be leaving without that lug nut and having to come back in.
With a 5.8 second lead, he's expanded that by 3 seconds.
Good catch.
Not sure what that was about, as Kyle Busch went all the way down to the apron in the front straightaway as if he was running a qualifying lap there.
Mess around a little bit. Plus, maybe he got just a little bit loose.
I think we know the reason now.
If he was getting bored, that woke him up, I can tell you. That's pretty nice slide and a save there.
Pretty nice save. A lot of smoke from Clint Bowyer's car, and we're going to add a lap under caution so the track crew can have a look and see if there's any fluid up there in the groove, as Bowyer is headed toward pit road or the garage.
That was pretty inevitable there. I mean, they patched it up and got him back out there, but she was wounded.
And up at third place, Jimmy Johnson just blasted by Dale Earnhardt Jr. Jr. moved aside, and the two Hendrick cars cooperating with one another, and Johnson has almost caught second place Denny Hamlin.
Brad Keselowski's, I believe that he missed pit road, I think.
He did, Larry. He was trying to get on too fast. Just way too fast. Didn't have a chance.
He was our leader, the last driver on the lead lap that had not made a green flag stop.
So we will cycle back around to Truex in the lead. Here's what happened to Keselowski.
He's just carrying way too much speed, and he's up. He knows it too. He's up there. He's in that point where he couldn't just make the turn to the bottom. He's had too much speed.
And have a look at Newman trying to get to pit road with Carl Edwards right behind him.
Oh man, that is so close. Carl had no idea that Ryan was getting ready to drive on the pit lane.
Ninth place, Mark Martin, Kyle Busch.
Larry, Mark's just been wow, man, I tell you what, I don't know if Mark got loose or if Kyle just got him loose.
I think it may have been a combination.
I think it was a little bit of both. Whatever it is, Mark's going to fight right back. I think he appreciated that too much.
Remember all that respect and mutual respect and after you early in the race? I think that's all over now.
Good job, man. Good job.
Meanwhile, Greg Biffle moves up to fifth. Ooh. Little wiggle wobble there.
Yeah, Biff's had a little wiggle and wobble here and there, but that doesn't bother him. He is my classic wheel man.
Tony Stewart's been in the wall.
Well, Darrell, I think the same thing may have happened to him that you were talking about Martin Truex Jr. You're rim riding and you're right there at it.
You just got no room for error. And you can see right now, all it takes is Tony look back. The spotter says the 5 is looking. The 5's looking. Same place he hit the wall in practice. And you sweep out right next to that corner, right next to that wall right there. But I guarantee the spotter's saying he's looking. Oh, gosh, I lost my focus for a second.
Right at the entrance to turn one. So have exited the pit battle for fourth and fifth side by side, the two Toyotas that were 1-2.
Yeah, well, that's what they're battling for right now. And you can see that all of a sudden, Mr. Lonely has some company.
Now, when they began pit stops, Truex had a 1 second lead over Hamlin. Hamlin's pit crew and Denny getting on and off pit road made that up.
Well, I think also Denny Hamlin pitted 1 lap before Martin Truex Jr. That's probably 2 seconds right there, just that 1 lap fresher tires.
Yeah, the game has changed, Darrell. Hamlin has Truex firmly in his sights.
Well, Mike, when this run started, Denny Hamlin said, my car is a little bit tight. Darian Grubb said, it's all right. We made 2 adjustments. It'll come to you. Denny Hamlin just said, I don't need lap times anymore.
Nope, he got a great run, Steve, off turn number 2. He has all but cleared Truex, slides up in front of him, and Hamlin is setting sail for the checkered flag.
Has been mowing them down.
In the meantime, his teammate, Jeff Gordon, going into turn 3, I think he's got an engine problem there. He's off the pace.
He's lost a cylinder, Darrell, and we'll try to complete this one on 7 cylinders.
Boy, this is a nail biter right here. They're going to be bumper to bumper on the white flag.
Truex dives to the bottom. Hamlin up top.
It's a bonsai.
It was a dive bomb move. And it gets Truex. Whoa! He's sideways. He was within a car length.
You know what he said? Mike, he said, this is my shot. I got to go now. I think that's all he had.
Jimmy Johnson 3 back. Here goes Truex again. He's going to try it. Right down to the bottom. They're almost even. He slides up a car length back, and that's all he's got. Denny Hamlin gets his 19th career Sprint Cup win and his second of the season.
Yeah, Truex tried it, but he couldn't make it stick.